Okay, well, thank you very much for joining us for the Property Talk for March 2018. Now, we've been asked in the marketplace numerous times, are we in a seller's market? Now, today I thought I'd just quickly cover that for you. Look, the simple answer is no, we aren't in a seller market. However, all the way through 2017, we were really tracking towards being in a seller's market, but it really looks like for the first quarter of 2018, things have just come off the gas a little bit. And I just wanted to focus on that for you in this month's Property Talk, because I think it's a great benefit to all of you out there. The statistics are still very good, but I wanted to focus on what I've just said there. So in 2017, the number of properties sold every month sat at 40. The number of properties listed every month sat at 55. So for the first quarter in 2018, we've kicked off the average number of properties listed for sale is 54, so pretty well smack bang the same as 2017. But the number of sales per month has backed off to 36, so that's sort of come back a little bit. Nothing much to be alarmed about, it's only a minor adjustment. And that's exactly, if we give you a bit of background about how we feel in the marketplace and a little bit of insight as to what's going on behind the scenes out there in the marketplace, that data truly reflects how it feels out there in the marketplace. Because we can have a property that sells within a week for a magnificent price, and then a very similar property goes on the market the week after around the same pricing, or it might be a whisker, the asking price might be a whisker higher, and it sits there with no interest. So it's very inconsistent. And look, why that is because the market is very price sensitive. And why is it price sensitive? Because the number of properties in the market, there are still a few, and pricing is really important to the buyers out there. So, if something's really perceived to be overpriced, people are just voting with their feet and walking away and not looking at it. But if something is priced correctly, it's going like that with multiple buyers on it. So, and how far is that range between being priced at value and being overpriced? It's a fine line. It's very finicky. So that's what's happening out there in the marketplace. I think a lot of people saw the market rise in 2017. A lot of agents saw the market rise, and they're giving advice. Wow, look, things are going great, so let's keep our asking price up to capitalise on that. Sellers are seeing that, but I think people are being just a whisker too hungry at this point and overcooking it a bit. And a lot of listings are sitting there because it is still so price sensitive. So I hope that explains what's going on out there. It's still very positive. Places are still selling, prices are still rising, a lot of investors buying. That's fantastic. But just to look at things really pragmatically and really objectively, and to explain why every property is not selling like that, that's why. We're sitting more in a balanced market. Now you've got a buyer's market, which is bargains all over the place. You've got a balanced market like we are now, and a seller's market is when you ring up, places are sold. Very few places on the market. Prices are going up at a rate of knots. We were heading that direction, but it's looking like we've just cooled down a fraction. What happens later this year remains to be seen. I think we probably could fall back into that space where we were last year, where it gets a little bit more vigorous in terms of price rise and everything like that. So hope that helps. Hope I haven't confused you out there. I hope it helps what's going on. Still very positive, but a little bit of a correction going on at the moment, which is interesting. And when that jumps back into gear, we just don't know. So look, in terms of what that means for you out there, if you're a buyer, there's still good value out there to be bought. So still good opportunities. If you're a seller, look, places are still selling well, but it's very important to get your pricing strategy correct. So talk to your agent and make sure that's absolutely nailed. Otherwise, you might sit there with no interest and wonder why. The market is still very price sensitive. So that's that. The holidays are coming up, the school holidays, so hope you have a great break. Within that break too is Anzac Day, so lest we forget on that day, hope you have a great Anzac Day. And remember, wherever you are on your property journey, we'd love you to do it with Bailey. Thank you.